Hello and a very warm welcome, just like that, as Tom would have said. I've been reflecting on the wonderful training I've had over the years and to spend such quality time with some of the best magicians in the world. Of course, the greatest, our own Paul Daniels. And thinking back on some of the wonderful tips and treasures that he shared with me, and the real pleasure I had to see him on stage, train with him in his home. And I remember the first time I went into his home, he was a great fan of Tommy Cooper, and that's what I loved to chat to him about. And he would give me lots of tips on what to do with the stage show and how to talk about Tom in perhaps the most elegant way, really being able to lift it off the page. But this is what Paul had on his mantelpiece, the same statue as I have on my mantelpiece, and they only made a few of these, and I'd love to know who's got the other two or three of them. Do you know, Tom? But let's get back to training. Look, I thought so much of Paul that when I did my stage UK tour, and this is the brochure from it, I had a page with Paul and Debbie, the wonderful lady, on it. Thank you very much. But this is a card trick, and we have shared a love of cards, and in particular jumbo cards. Jumbo cards. And this is from this book here. If you haven't got it, go for it. It's got some incredible treasures and some most inspirational pictures. Who remembers that picture there? And how many people did that inspire to become magicians? Well, it's full of tips, and there's one, maybe two tricks from here that I'm going to show you. Now, I don't like counting tricks. As soon as someone starts saying count out this, spell that, it's not magic, it's a magical equation. But there's a time and place for everything. And we decided that this was a great family trick. I don't really do children's shows, but when I'm doing my parlour show, more often than not, there's 3 or maybe 4 generations there in the sitting room, and this is a great one that you can do with them. And it only needs 13 cards. That's it. So I introduce it by saying, I've been to the doctor, I'm on live duties, so I can't play the full deck. Some people say I don't anyway, but it's just 13 cards here. But these are the most magical cards, 13 being a lucky number. And what I can do, I can just count. Can you count? Can your mum and dad count? Every time I count, it always turns out it's the right card. And I wasn't that good at school, but this is one of the things that helped me count and spell. Look, let's try it out. We'll count to the first one, which is a ace, which is A, C, E. Now, if all's gone right, it will be a ace. Fantastic. And then we count T, W, O. And we have a 2. Crazy, isn't it? T, H, R, E, E is a 3. Now, do you think you can do it? Let's try. Do you know how to spell 4? F-O-U-R. The Joker. You don't know how to spell 4, do you? There's always a joker in the class. Let's try. I'll show you. Look, it's F-O-U-R. 4. That's how you do it. Now, do you want to try the next one? What is it? 5. Okay. F-I-V-E. The Joker. You're messing me around, aren't you? Look, watch it carefully. F-I-V-E is 5. Look, this is easy as peasy. S-E-X, which is... Oh, no, I spelt that wrong, didn't I? It's S-I-X, which is 6. Thank you. Look, it's S E, B, E, N, which is 7, E, I, G, H, T, which is 8. Got it? Now why don't you try? N, I, N, E, which is, no, you're still not getting the hang of it, are you? Look, it's N, I, N, E, 9. T, E, N, 10, which leaves us with 3 cards, doesn't it? Right, and I'm going to show you a game which you should never play on the streets. It's just done with these last 3 cards. Okay, so watch this ever so carefully. It's done with 1 joker, 2 jokers, and a queen. Now the idea is you've got to watch this ever so carefully. You've got to keep your eye on the queen. And when the chap was telling me it's a penny a bet, he put the queen to the bottom. I saw him. I said, a penny, it's on the bottom. He said, are you sure? He said, sorry, it's a joker. So I went to pay up. And he said, look, I'll give you another go. I won't shuffle it. Where do you think it is? So I said, it's on the top. 50-50. He said, no, it's a joker. Before he could do anything, I said, it's in the middle. He said, no, it's a joker. That's 3 pennies. I said, 3 pennies? Are you sure you're hiding the queen? He said, I know, never. The queen is there as large as life, and that's 4 pennies. I said, if the queen's on the bottom, it can't be on the top. He said, are you sure? He said, that's 5 pennies. I said, if it's on the top, the bottom, can't be in the middle. He said, that's 6 pennies. I said, oh, there's more than 6 cards. He went 1, 2, 3. Clearly 3 cards, and that's 7 pennies. Now I had to go and pay up because of some of his big brothers were coming and standing next to me. He said, look, double or nothing, this is what we'll do. I'll take away one of the jokers and I'll take away one of the queens. All you've got to do for 7 pennies is tell me what's left. I thought to myself, what should I do? I had a cunning plan. I said, 7 pennies, it's either a joker or a queen. What would you do? I was secretly hoping Paul Daniels was there to help me, and as he turned the card over, there he was, Paul Daniels. Wow. Now I've had a load of fun with this, and you can then use the same cards to take it another step further. Have you got time for one more? Okay, here we go. We're going to put the cards out like a clock face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be the queen. That's going to be the jack, sorry, the joker, and the queen is there. This is going to be the mystery card. That's the mystery card. That's the hands of the clock, and you say to your helper,